Liz, that kind of points out the political problems over in Europe. But if you look at earnings estimate revisions, the blue line is European equities. They're slowly starting to come up. Obviously, the yellow line is the S&P earnings revisions, and then it's all world ex-US, so you can really focus on emerging markets, is that white line. How do you play this in relation to the political messiness over in Europe?
So right now, I think what the markets are looking at in Europe is idiosyncratic risks that are going on, whether it's Italy, whether it's Brexit. Nothing has really spilled over yet, and the market is waiting for that backlash if it happens throughout the rest of the year. For Brexit, for example, everybody's so focused on this March 29th deadline, but really we're going to have, whether a resolution or not, probably sometime in November. So until then, we're going to see quite a bit of volatility. If there's a deal, then probably volatility subsides. If there's no deal, then volatility picks up again. So we can still kind of look at these earnings revisions separately and digest them separately. Italy, on the other hand, one of the things that is happening negatively in Italy is that Italy negatively surprised the markets by saying the target is now 2.4%. They started at 1.6, then they went to 2, now it's 2.4. So there's been a little bit of upset because of that.
And Italy may be different in another respect in that the contagion is built in. If in fact the European Commission really rejects the budget, I mean, you could really have an existential threat to the entire Eurozone from that. I mean, because Italy is a very substantial part of the economy.
Well, so what happens is, let's say contagion starts to take over in Italy. What the market does is it looks at other countries around Europe, usually peripheral Europe first, and says, what looks like Italy, right? What other economies are similar to Italy? And that's where it starts to get contagious, but more from a sentiment point of view, because then they expect that the problems that Italy is having are going to spill over into other countries. And really what this is all driven by is Euroscepticism, and those countries that are driven by populist governments now, and the chance that the largest trading bloc in the world could still break up.